Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above Below the Belt. I want to talk about the what Lenny Lewis said. He says, reacts to Eddie Hearn's "Put on your big boy pants." This is what Lenny Lewis is saying to Eddie Hearns, and basically, like a lot of people on this side of the pond is realize it already that Anthony Joshua, he's avoiding the fight with Deontay Wilder. That's what it seems like to me. But even Lennox Lewis even saying, even some people, even some of the boxers over there in the UK starting to realize this. And Anthony Joshua is just avoiding Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Because I remember on ESPN, I think Anthony Joshua's on there. He said he don't need to fight Tyson Fury because he don't have a belt, but he's a linear champion. He said he never heard of the linear champion, which I can understand where he come from when he said that. But he still was a person. He lost the belts to outside purpose, not inside the ring. And the crazy thing about it is, even after the fight, this is after the fight with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, because I still believe that Tyson Fury won that fight. Because I still got to see the tape. I've been telling y'all that, but I got to look at the tape again. But still, at the same time, Tyson Fury, I mean, you don't want to fight now. No, I'm going to read what Lennox Lewis said. He says, the former undisputed heavyweight champion, Lennox Lewis, has reacted to recent comments from promoter Eddie Hearns. Hearns, who's promoter IBF, IBO, WO world champion Anthony Joshua, has not been happy with the various comments being made by Lewis with respect to Joshua. He called Lewis a geezer and believes the retired boxer is simply jealous of Joshua's success. Which I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't know why I don't know why Lennox Lewis will be jealous of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, you don't got the WBC belt. So, Lennox Lewis was the undisputed heavyweight champion when he was fighting. So he brought all the belt backs to the UK. You know what I'm saying? So why do he have to be jealous? He already did what he had to do in the ring. He's a Hall of Famer. So I can see he wasn't a Hall of Famer and he was he had two belts probably and not the other two, whatever, but he was a undisputed and the losses that Lennox Lewis had, he was playing around in the ring too at the same time. But it's a loss, but still, he probably been undefeated if he wasn't playing around the ring with the two losses that he got when he was fighting. But I don't think Lennox Lewis is coming from jealousy. But you never know. You just never know. But I'm gonna read some more. It says Lewis has been critical of Joshua because he believes the unified champion is avoiding big fights with Tyson Fury and WBC champion Deontay Wilder, which I believe that too. You know what I'm saying? He didn't fight. He haven't fought Luis Ortiz. He haven't fought Tyson Fury. He haven't fought Deontay Wilder yet. He might be fighting Dylan White or somebody else. But it ain't too many people in the heavyweight division right now to fight, really. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he's really, I don't know, man. But he also feels Joshua is hurting his career by staging every single fight in the UK and refusing to travel over to the United States or other countries to grow his name. And I believe that's true too. He haven't been to America. Now it's kind of funny. Big Baby Miller. They talking about making a fight with Big Baby Miller or Dylan White. But the thing about it is he wouldn't even want to come over here and fight Deontay Wilder. And the thing about it, he want to come over here and fight Big Baby Miller. But you didn't want to come over here and fight Deontay Wilder. But I can understand where we come from too at the same time. Looking at the fight with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but you got to beat the champ too at the same time. I mean, I can understand what Anthony Joshua come from to a certain degree, but at the same time, they make you look stupid a little bit, make you look kind of a little hypocritical when you talking about you wouldn't come over here and fight Deontay Wilder, but Deontay Wilder got to come to you. But Big Baby Miller don't have to come to you. You gonna come to him. You gonna come here to America. But it says I recently heard Eddie Hearns. No. Yeah, it says Lewis felt Hearns and Joshua dropped the ball when it comes to making a unification deal with Wilder. I agree with that. I recently heard Eddie Hearns talking about how he doesn't like what I said in regards to the Wilder negotiating in 2018. In my fighting years, I laced my gloves up in the ring for protection of myself and my opponent. Outside of the ring, there are no gloves. We don't put pillows on to soften the blow. Eddie Eddie needs to put his big boy pants on and understand the critics and the scrutiny are a part of the game. No boxer and promoter is above it. Right or wrong, I had my fair share also. It comes with the territory. Lewis told League of Champions. In my career, I created my own path and chose my own destiny. Fought for everything I earned. Achieved all I set out for in the sport. In my era, I set out to the best to prove I was the best. I agree with that. So I don't take it lightly when my hard earned reputation is put in question. I have no problem speaking my mind, which seems to hurt people's feelings, but my views are not and cannot be swayed by the TV commentating contract favoring for a fellow Brit. Jealousy of new crop of talent and opinions of paid keyboard warriors. I manage my character and everything surrounding Lennox Lewis. Yep, that third person. There's no puppet master here. I just call it like I see it. Like I always have for those of you who push the false narrative. I invite you to join me here at my League of Champions Youth Boxing Champ, where, among other things, we teach integrity. I manage my career and everything. Oh, yeah, I read that. Now that Wilder and Fury are taking part in likely rematch, Lewis says Joshua is forced to become the odd man out until the smoke clears. With Wilder Fury 2 happening, Eddie is now scrambling for viable opponents for Joshua. If Joshua handles his business in April, the winner of Wilder and Fury 2 should take on Joshua for the undisputed title. If that doesn't happen, then we know that it's just about milking the British fans for as much as money as possible instead of bringing the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world back home to them for the second time in their lifetime. Just that simple. Lewis said. I agree with him. But one thing is, Anthony Joshua is smart too when it comes to this. If 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 Tyson Fury and Wilder take a rematch, which is going to be a part 2, which I believe that's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen right now, but it might happen. It's still in negotiation. But if it do happen, somebody's going to win that fight. I don't think it's going to be a draw. Now, so somebody's going to have a loss on that record, so he don't have to fight that fighter no more. He can just fight the winner of that fight. That'd be the easy way. And then the thing about it is, if he fight just the winner of that fight, and he wins that fight with that person who wins the Wilder versus Fury fight, all the stuff that goes on right now is gonna be brushed under the under the bed, man. Ain't nobody, because they'll be like, well, you won. You know what I'm saying? So, but Eddie Johnson is gonna fight one of them. I don't think he's gonna fight two of them. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely ain't gonna fight Luis Ortiz, because that's a risk. He don't bring nothing. He don't have a belt. He got beat by a Wilder, so I mean, it's just a risk, So, but yeah, I agree with what Lance Deuce is saying, man. He can even see it. You know what I'm saying? You got some Boston channels out there talking about it's Wilder scared of Anthony Joshua. But one thing about this situation, about Eddie Hearn talking, reaching out to Wilder's campus, talking about 60-40 split. If they're gonna give 60 for Anthony Joshua and 40 for Wilder, I think Wilder should take that. Now it depends on what else is in the contract, but I heard that he's not getting back to him. So I think that Deontay Wilder want that rematch with Tyson Fury really bad, because I think people is getting to him. I think it's what they say about him losing that fight, and they just gave it to him because he was on American soil. He was in America. He was in He was in the Staples Center and stuff like that in America. So, you know, but I mean, he did get 2 knockdowns too at the same time. So it was, the fight to me was somewhat close because of the 2 knockdowns. And I don't give all the rounds to Tyson Fury. Some people gave all the rounds to him except those 2 rounds that he got knocked down in. So, but at the same time, man, this fight will get made, and then we'll see what happened in the following week or 2 weeks from now, and see if it's going to be a Wilder Fury 2 fight, and see what's going to happen on April, you know, in Wembley with Eddie Hearn and Anthony Johnson, who his next opponent is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, but what do y'all guys think about this? What Lennox Lewis saying? Y'all disagree with him, or you agree with him? Leave a comment at the bottom of my page, like my page, subscribe to my page, hit the bell icon for notification new videos from me. This is JT from Bum Blood Belt. All right, bye.